has the verbiage been cut down in this defense? Is it easier to grasp and understand?
I would say so. We've cut it down to like coach uses stuff like colors. So he'll, liken a color to a play call, and once, you make the connection there, it's easy. You just got to remember what the color is, play call, you're good to go. So, yeah, I mean, it's a lot easier than, most coaches like we had last year use kind of words in the play to, like, help you figure out what you're doing during the play. But I like the short little colors way easier. It makes, especially with an offense like this, hurry up offense, you got to go. So once you get that color, you get that play, you're good to go.
What have been kind of your early impressions of Coach Golish?
He's a funny dude. He's a funny guy. Super motivating, super high energy all the time. Like, if stuff was going on behind the scenes, you would never know because, the guy always has a smile on his face. He's always, super energetic, super personable. I feel like I can go to Coach Golish's office and just chop it up with him whenever, and I feel like that brings true value as a player, like for coaches to be able to have that kind of energy and have that kind of that kind of status that makes you feel like you could just go to him for whatever. It's more like a closely knit relationship as opposed to like a super prestigious coach just being like a unicorn almost, and I really appreciate that part.
What's he kind of been able to do so far, just making the player experience and everything that entails better for you?
Coach Golish, I feel like he makes things easy. He makes things easy to understand, makes things easy to learn, makes things clear cut so that you know exactly what you're expecting. He doesn't hide anything. He doesn't jump through any loops or anything like that. He tells the players exactly what it is, and I appreciate that because you don't want a coach that's gonna kind of beat around the bush about things. Like, he would just cut it to you straight, and as a man even, that's like I can respect that, and then as a player to a coach, I can definitely respect that. So definitely.
We asked Coach his two biggest priorities. You probably heard him. He said the first thing is getting these guys closer together. The second thing he said was fundamentals. How much of an emphasis has fundamentals been this?
It's extremely. Fundamentals have been extremely important. We every meeting, every time we meet with the coaches, they have a percentage breakdown of our assignment, our alignment, our technique, and based on that percentage, you know where you're at. You know what I'm saying? And they set a kind of like a goal for us to hit. So, like, for example, our technique should be 90% or better every practice, but which is very challenging, you know what I'm saying? So it helps us, it challenges us, helps us to get better as a team, helps us to reach that goal, but they've harped on fundamentals extensively. Like, we haven't even done any sort of live kickoff reps or anything because he wants us to get the fundamentals and technique down so that once those reps come and we start implementing installs and special teams and stuff like that, then stuff is rolling and we don't have to worry about coaching fundamentals or anything like that. It's more like the coaching and teaching is more catered to the play call and the scheme itself rather than technique. So
Collectively, do you feel like you'll struggle fundamentally, defensively?
No, I wouldn't say we struggle, but I would say we were definitely challenged in a more demanding way than in the past, and I would say that guys are really accepting it and embracing the challenge, and yeah, it's been fun. I wouldn't say it's been we've had any issues though.
What's the excitement level within within yourself, the team, within the huddle? You see the coaches running around, the energy, the fast-paced practice. Just within yourselves, what is the excitement level? Which is such a hill to climb.
Yeah, I mean, super excited, man. Like when coaches bring the energy and it's contagious. Like, the players feed off of it. The players feed off the energy, the high motor of the coaches makes you want to get a high motor, gets you more motivated, and guys like Todd Orlando, who's not all the way here. You know what I'm saying? He's a little crazy, but it's fun, man. I wouldn't want it any other way, honestly. Like, it feels like I'm out there having fun, honestly. Like, it doesn't feel like a drag. It doesn't feel like, oh, let's get this over with. It's more like, when's my next rep? You know what I'm saying? So I really love the energy the coaches are bringing on that part.
How do you see your leadership role this year?
I think I'm going to be a solid leader on this team. You know, I've been here half a decade, so it's, it's been a while. I feel like I've not necessarily been thrust into the leadership role, but almost assumed because I'm, you know, an older guy. I've been here for a minute, and I know what it's supposed to look like, and I know what to expect out of players. I know what to look for in terms of what to expect, even out of the coaches. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely here to lead Bulls 2023 and get it rolling.
In comparison to your previous years, how is this one like different, like going into your spring games and how you guys are feeling?
It just seems more fun. Like it feels more fun. You know, the players are definitely way closer than, you know, almost any time I've been here, and it's been really fun. It doesn't feel like, you know, it doesn't feel like a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? It feels like you're here to play football and enjoy it. And, you know, the weather's beautiful. You're in Tampa. You can't really complain. You know what I'm saying? If you love this sport and you love college ball and you love the guys you're around, it doesn't feel like, it feels like fun all the time. And that's just the mindset I go in with it. So keeps a smile on my face.
Take us through the transfer process. First, why did you decide to leave Florida? And then secondly, why here?
Honestly, I feel like, you know, just coming here to take advantage of my full opportunity, you know, just bring the best to a new team. You know, I feel like my time was over there. I love Coach Mullen and Coach Napier. You know, they brought the best out of me. And I was appreciative for everything they did for me. You know, coming here, it's been great. Meeting Coach Golis, the whole process, you know, the whole team. You know, we just brought together here, and we're family, and I'm happy to be here now. So yeah.
You're on your third head coach in 3 years, though.
Right. It's crazy. It's crazy, but each of them, you know, they brought their own, you know, ways about them, things about them that I like, you know. So no bad things to say about no coach I've had. All great coaches, and they all bring the best out of me for sure.
We all know how this defense struggled mightily last year here at USF. What's your impression of the talent on that side of the ball?
I feel like, you know, just watching everybody, you know, playing with them, you know, we haven't really got too much football line, but just seeing it, I feel like we have a great mindset to it. You know, everyone's working to get better. We all leaning on each other. So, you know, we just stacking days and trying to make it work. You know, I don't really know how much of the effect of the process was when they, you know, went through what they went through last year. But, you know, we all just trying to get better now and lean on each other.
Is the verbiage and the color scheme that Jason was talking about, is that easy to process and just go with?
I'm familiar with that. I feel like we did a couple of those things at Florida, and it just carried on here, and, you know, it's kind of easy to pick up now, you know.
What did you know about USF before you really started kind of vetting them as a place you might want to go? Obviously, you played against them last year.
Right. I was familiar with them also because, you know, I had entered the transfer portal the previous year, you know, and I came here actually, you know, with hopes of possibly coming, you know, but things ain't work or anything. But I felt like, you know, they needed a little bit of, you know, just help, just a little bit. But then being here now, it's like, you know, we don't have too much to fix. Everyone just got to lock in, play for each other. And yeah.
What was Coach Golich like as a recruiter to try and get you here?
Man, great guy. You know, he just gave authentic energy. It was so convincing. My mom was convinced. Everyone was convinced. You know, she was on board, so I was on board, and I took it around with it, you know.
What has the process been like getting to know your new teammates? Coach talked about one of the things that you emphasized was getting everybody familiarized with one another. So how's that process been like for you?
That process has been like bittersweet, you know, just having that bond again. You know, I've been at a place, I was familiar with everybody. Now I had to come to a whole nother place, learn everybody else. It's it's fun, you know, just learning each of them. Everyone got their own personalities, you know. Yeah, you know, building that bond, that's important. So we're starting that first.
Forgive my ignorance. You're a Lakeland High guy, right?
Lakeland High, I also went to Auburndale High School. Yes, sir.
You finished at Lakeland, right?
Finished at Lakeland, senior year, yes, sir.
Do you think Bill Cassett would coach forever?
Hey, man, I don't know. I didn't even think he was gonna retire, so, you know, I thought it was just gonna keep going, but, you know, I was blessed to have him as a coach, you know, great guy.
That's how much that surprised everybody.
Right, it surprised me. I thought he had like one more, two more in him, you know, but yeah.